Let's start with an update on the shooting involving ICE agents in Patterson. This was breaking news all day yesterday. ICE Acting Director Todd Lyon says agents were conducting a targeted vehicle stop in Patterson to arrest Carlos Ivan Mendoza Hernandez. ICE said he's a suspected 18th Street gang member wanted in El Salvador for questioning in connection to a murder. But his attorney says he was already acquitted in that case. According to ICE, as agents approached the vehicle, Hernandez used his car as a weapon and attempted to run down an officer. Agents then fired what officials were calling defensive shots to protect themselves, other officers, and the public. Hernandez was taken to a hospital for medical attention, but his family says they've had very little contact with him since then, and they know little about his condition.
Carlos is a family man who was on his way to work when he was detained by ICE. He has had no criminal contacts in the United States. He has had one minor traffic ticket and was recently stopped for the horrible crime of having a cracked windshield. And that, we believe, may have led to this encounter with ICE. Yesterday, or initially when I was asked, I said we thought it may have been a mistaken identity. This morning we received a little bit of information from El Salvador that he had had a criminal encounter in El Salvador where he had been accused of murder and he was acquitted. And we have an order that I'll be giving to all of you guys that shows very clearly that he was in fact acquitted, so he cannot possibly have a warrant out for his arrest in Salvador. That is a complete misstatement. And even if that wasn't the case, that wouldn't be an excuse to shoot somebody in the situation that he was. We've all seen the video, and one of our big things here is if you look at the video, the officers there clearly weren't trained how to do a proper traffic stop. It created a dangerous situation for everybody. So I'm not putting that on them as much as on their training. And if this had been done right, it would have been done in a much more calm way. This was not a reason to take somebody down like they're a horrible person, because they've had no criminal encounters here.
Again, that's the attorney for Hernandez in custody. That press conference began at 10 a.m. and it's still going on. Our Austin Castro is there. He'll bring us more details later in ABC 10 News at 11 and our next news, of course, at 4 p.m.